What a game. Is everyone ready to go?
Where are we going?
That was so great. I love all y'all. Anyway.
Should I get up? Bye.
Let's go!
Yes, get up. We're starting. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Y'all finished your fight with the Necromancer. It was a good fight. I thoroughly enjoyed it. You then were conversing with the corpse. A spell had been cast on it, or something that allowed Manchun to make his presence known to you. Through the conversation, Vern learned that her family was in danger, and Crawford learned that his family was also in danger. After hearing such news, Crawford took off south, followed quickly by Roland, who was looking just to protect the town, and happened to be going south as well. Because he apparently had a mother down there that even the DM didn't know about.
Oops.
Mama. While they were taking off towards their families, Vern and Clesius continued to speak with the corpse, the avatar of Manchun, whatever you want to call it. Clesius was able to convince the corpse that he was in fact not Clesius, but Volothamp Gadern. And also was rubbing the corpse's stomach for some reason, and then tried to steal from it, but it had nothing to steal. Afterwards, after the conversation was spent, Clesius dragged the corpse into y'all's home, kicked it down into the basement, while Vern went around gathering up the survivors in Troll Skull Alley, getting them into the manor for protection, and meeting a new one of your neighbors who you didn't know, Vincent Trench, I believe. That was his name, right?
Vincent Trench was that sketcho doing stuff to the
Corpses.
body or something.
He wouldn't
right?
do it. No, he was amongst bodies. Like he had just fought them.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was. Detective, yes. Detective Vincent Trench. He also joined y'all in the manor where Clesius tried to serve people drinks and then make them pay. Vern was having none of that. But as she left to go check on her family, along with kin, Clesius kicked out all of your neighbors. Oh no, first he had a conversation with Lif about hijacking a body, but Lif was not that kind of spirit and could not do that. And that went nowhere. And then everyone left. Crawford found the Waterdeep Institute for the Disenfranchised of Flame, burning to the ground, but luckily the caretaker and as well as all the kids were able to escape. He convinced Gareth to travel back to Troskull Manor, where they could stay until they found a new place. Roland then went, following Crawford south, helping the guards where he could, went to the southwest towards the dock wards, searching for his mother, then remembered that the dock wards is mainly just warehouses and no one actually lives there. So he then went to the south wards, found his mother, alive and well, brought her to a watchtower, then went off to find the remnants of those who had attacked the dock wards. Finding them held up in an old churchyard. He negotiated with them, was trying to convince them to stand down, and in the process learn some information, such as the fact that the ones he was talking to were not a part of the Xanathar Guild who attacked, and were also not associated in any way. They were hired just to start fires, create distractions. Nothing too dangerous, and so they took it as easy money. Unfortunately, the leverage they had was a hostage that they didn't actually have, and upon learning that, Roland knocked the door in, made the arrests, went off, sorted? That's the right word, right? Spoke with his other guards, guard friends, found out exactly what happened. There were fires started, much like in the South Ward, in the dock wards, to try to draw the city guard towards them. During the confusion, a group of Xanathar thugs, members, mercenaries, whatever you want to call them, broke out of the sewers, attacked the skewered dragon, thinking that the Stone of Galore was there. Fortunately or unfortunately, it was not, and so they had to quickly and hastily make a retreat. Some made it back to the sewers. Some were able to get away through other means. A few were caught, and from them, that's where you learn the information that Xanathar and the Firestarters were indeed not connected in any way. They just happened to be starting whatever they were doing at the same time. Back at Troskull, Ecclesius kicked your neighbors out and followed Vern and Kin to...
Not all of them.
The little girl, I think, stayed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the little girl's still there. But you kicked everyone else out and left the little girl in the cold house by herself. You went west.
Well, he left her with a ghost. Don't worry.
Yeah, nothing bad could happen with Ghost. But you went west towards the, I forgot the actual name of the Tesper Gate. Easy enough to remember because that's what
Sounds like a scandal.
It does. Tesper Gate. What did your family do? We'll find out. But they've been training guards poorly for years just to make Waterdeep weak so they could take over. I knew it.
Ever.
Explains so much.
Evern was the linchpin in this. But you make it to
Guys, I'm actually...
You're actually...
an Oathbreaker paladin.
She pulled one on y'all. Fast one right there. You made it to Tesper Gate and to whatever the hell the gate is called, where you enter from. I don't have it pulled up, so I don't remember. 2 weeks, man. Upon entering, you heard noises from inside of people trying to break into something or what have you. Entering the courtyard, you saw 5 thugs trying to get into the main house that had been barred. None of your... the guard, the trainees, nor your father were around, but you did hear the dude shouting out what you assumed was your mother. They noticed you as you were not sneaking. Fight broke out. Y'all whooped him pretty handily despite only being 3 of y'all. No one was killed. Ecclesius did break one of their hearts and force them to retreat. Both archers were able to get away. Ecclesius caught their scent, but decided not to pursue. Not Ecclesius. CJ caught their scent, decided not to pursue. And Tesper Gate was secured. Your mother came out to greet you. You were speaking when she asked y'all to come inside and rest. Ecclesius and Kin decided to help repair the wall with a combination of mending and elbow grease. And you sent letters to both birds, to both Crawford and Roland. Roland, who had no idea what bird messages was quite surprised. But you told them to meet at Tesper Gate. Crawford managed to drop his family off at the inn. And I assumed y'all were heading to Tesper Gate?
I was gonna make sure everyone is like good to go at the Roll Skull. I was gonna, let them in, introduce them where they would potentially be sleeping, probably put the orphans to work, building their own beds upstairs, and of course, oh my God, the woman's name that has a name. I didn't forget it.
Woman's name that has a name. Gareth.
Yeah,
Your,
Sister Gareth.
your mother figure.
Yeah, she gets my room. And then the rest of the orphans are gonna get to work building upstairs.
Why don't you...
I would introduce myself to the wayward girl as well. It is in our house.
She is in your house. Make a reception check.
Okey-doke. None of my shit's ready. Can someone roll for me? I'm booting up now.
What's your modifier?
I want to say 3 or 4.
Okay, 11. You don't see the girl, so you have no idea she's there.
Well, cool. Then the orphans, they know what they need to do, and I will be back, Wang, and I head out. Wait, I don't know where the fuck anybody is. No,
Yeah,
I'm
you did.
staying here.
Yeah, you do.
Did they tell us?
Yeah, you got sent a bird.
Oh, right. Okay, they did send us a bird. All right. Yep. I'm going.
And you've been there before, so.
I grab some more birds and I send one to. Sorry, I'm like kind of all over the place right now.
I get you, mate.
Fucking Tian's character. My bad. He gets
Roland?
one just like. Yeah, Roland. We're going to. I'm assuming he would know where that is. If he was a X ? Member of the guard, he probably knows where the Tesper household is. Manor.
He was an ex of the guard. ?
I don't know. He said he had some run-in
I would think yeah.
They're on again. Off.
with the authority figures.
He's actually coming to arrest you specifically. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to reveal that backstory. But, Roland, what are you doing? You heading to the Tesper Gate?
Yeah, I guess I'm meeting them there, huh?
You don't have to, man. I don't want to hold a gun to your head here.
I'm trying to think about what he's gonna do, and I'm like, I'm blank.
All right, so everyone convenes at Tesper Gate. Your mother has invited y'all in. Kin and Calisius work on the wall. Doesn't take. I mean, it takes a little bit of time, but it wasn't a huge wall or hole in the wall. Most of the stone was around, and what you couldn't find, you were able to just kind of finagle other pieces of rock into place. You all meet in the Great Hall. What the fuck was that? Where Lady Tesper is sitting with her daughter. You're sure you're all right, dear?
Hey, Ma, I'm fine. At some point, though, do you want to talk to those 3 outside?
Yes, well, let's let them sleep it off first, and then we'll get to them. One of them looked rather sickly. Was that your friend?
What?
Like, one of them looked like they were about to die of poison or something. He was bleeding from all his orifices. Very
I wish
pale.
I can see. But, I mean, we were defending you.
You
So, It might have been.
Is she cutting in and out for everyone? Or is it just me?
You're cutting it. Yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I heard. It's just me.
Avern says, maybe we were defending you. I don't really know what was.
Oh, okay, dear. Well, hopefully he doesn't die back then. I would rather not have to deal with the legal troubles, but we'll deal with that as it comes. What is your next plan? What is your move?
Man, Ma, I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Well, yes, but
I mean, I think Lucius is good at getting people to talk, so maybe have him talk to them, see who sent them and why, and give them to the guard to deal with.
oh, I meant after that. But yes, that is good. Oh, Jesus!
You echo.
I did echo bad. It was through, I think, Ghost. Yeah, he switched accounts.
Which one are you talking through, Ghost?
He switched.
Oh,
He's
the
in
other
King
guy.
now.
Oh, okay.
But what were we talking about?
We're planning, which I think
Oh, yes.
just question the dudes and then call for the guard.
Well, I have a feeling the guard's a bit busy right now, but questioning them should be our top priority.
Hi. Is there anybody else here, Ma? Just
There's a few of the servants. That's about it. The rest of the trainees left with your father to help quell the riots, we assume. We're not entirely sure what's going on beyond the walls.
Ma. Oh.
Meh.
I
But yes, if you need to, I'll have Alara cook something up for you all if you would like to take a brief rest before you head on.
I mean, we have to wait for our friends anyway, so
Of course.
just sit down for a bit.
She motions to Alara, who was listening, and gives a brief nod and heads off into the kitchen. There's a bit of a tension in the air, but for the most part, you see they've relaxed a bit now that the immediate threat is gone.
I was gonna say, what kind of tension?
Well, I mean, there's still bells going off, just not as many.
Okay.
It is, I mean, obviously, they're still a little freaked out. So what are y'all doing? Don't everybody speak at once.
So, can you describe what Everett's mom looks like?
She shares many of the features Evern. But I said y'all have mended it. Took a little bit of time, but y'all are able to do it. You want to explore the estate? All right. You are more than welcome to. But yeah, she looks similar to Evern. Long black hair, or brownish black hair. Kind of hard to tell. You can tell that whether or not she meant to, a lot of her features are modeled off of her mother, with a few of the father, but her face is a little more round. Obviously signs of aging, but not too many. Because I think, is she an elf or is she a human?
She's a half elf.
Half elf. She's half elf. So she ages slower, but she's older, obviously. Pretty, I guess. Dressed nicely. Though a little plain. She doesn't go over the top. Not ostentatiously, I should say.
Lady Tespa and Calisius bows.
Calisius, right? Thank you for your help with the wall.
Anything for a beauty such as yourself.
Oh, flatterer. Was there something I could help you with?
Yes. Is Everett still standing around?
I mean, yeah, you're both in the room. The hall, I should say, Great Hall.
I'm sitting in a chair, I would imagine, staring at you for mom, but yeah.
Oh, we're not outside?
No, you're just outside because I don't have a great hall set up.
You had 3 weeks to get ready, bud.
I had
Oh
a
my
week.
god. This is
We're gonna be here for like 5 minutes.
I was Everett. Do you think your father would be able to teach me how to shield?
The shield.
He taught me. Probably, but I think it still takes time and practice to.
Well, I'd be happy to do that. Uh, it's just been a long couple of days. Lady Tesper,
Sit down, hold on.
we lost our friend Warren
Oh,
in a show of abandonment,
I'm sorry.
I
to
guess
hear
by everyone yesterday. And then this whole onslaught, I feel like is our fault because after we nearly caught them yesterday, they took the fight to us.
You think they uprooted the whole city to only attack you?
That's what they told us. It was a necromancer who essentially called out each of us individually. Maybe there's other hidden reasons, but
I'm sorry. I'm just
Those book of Baton Boys. Okay.
sorry. That was good. I wasn't prepared for that. Just looked over it out of the corner of my eye and saw it and got me. What were you saying? Go ahead. Repeat. Sorry. Apologize. Yada yada.
yeah, it was us because they specifically called each of us out, and so yeah.
Oh well. If they were after you, that might be why the thugs were sent here.
Is this the first time your property's been attacked?
Yes. No one would dare to do something so brash in the middle of Waterdeep.
Did you not have any kind of security?
Most of the security went off with my husband to help with the commotions.
I never used my airplanes, did I?
Your airplanes?
My bird planes, whatever they were.
The birds? No. We're just kind of going on the fact that y'all at least have one between you.
Lady Tesper.
Yes.
Prettiest the Tespers. Here. This is a bird that will come to. How does this stupid thing work?
You write a note, put the person you're sending it to, and the bird flies off and finds them.
I tell her that and say, next time something like this happens, you would do well to write a message calling for help to myself.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you, but
I'm
I'm
going
sure...
to share a look with her mom over his shoulder, just being surprised and be like, just go.
Thank you, Clesius. I'll be sure to keep that in mind, should we ever come under attack again.
Anytime, my lady. And then Clesius is going to start bust out his whatever instrument he has now and start playing it.
Okay. Roll performance, just for fun.
Did you get your new loot back? I thought you bought one.
He did. I thought too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you bought one. 415. It is a somber tune, but it's a good one. Actually, I don't know. What are you playing?
Sweet Home Alabama.
Okay, it's not a somber tune. Little upbeat.
Fucking pranks.
A little bit upbeat. You know, people kind of alleviates a little stress in the room.
Can I take a short rest in here?
Yeah, that's why y'all are taking a short rest once everyone catches up. Incidentally, Crawford, Roland, if you had attempted to make your way this way, you will have arrived.
Okay.
I would like to do my Song of Rest.
Okay. Song of Rest. Everyone who's taken a short rest with them, here y'all are. Move this. You were. It was mentioned to meet in the Great Hall. In your
Okay.
notes, so y'all know where to go. So
Kept
I
moving
would
my
say to
token.
Roland, were you looking for someone specific or just doing your duty?
No, I was just trying to see what the situation was. Oh,
Yeah.
but by the way, I think this might belong to one of you guys. I hand the paper bird back, and it looks like it's been swatted a couple of times.
I sent no text. Sorry. Yeah, I'll take it and say, um, we use them to communicate. It's a little bit unsettling at first, but you get used to it. I'll teach you how to use it. It's not difficult.
Yeah, are these supposed to attack you?
No, did it try to? Did it fly at you? Because they do fly at you, and that's a little bit.
I wasn't ready to catch it. It kind of just flew into my face a couple times.
Ooh, yeah. Having a free hand helps. Yeah, they are persistent. They do their job well, almost to a fault.
Yeah, it just kind of just kept bashing into me. I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? Some warning would have been nice.
I would have came in another bird, and then you might have been outmatched at that point.
2-1's probably no go.
Good point.
It's like you could have handled it.
Yeah, you probably could have. I'll get you some of these. I'll teach you how to use them. They're pretty easy, but they're incredibly helpful.
Yeah, that's quite interesting.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've ever been inside of this place before.
It's quite imposing. Yeah, Evern's parents, commander of the guard. It's quite a place. I'm surprised you've never been here. I guess there's different places that guards are trained. That makes sense.
Yeah, I was not separate academy. Different style.
also point of order. Roland, you would know this. I'm pretty sure Billy's not a commander of the guard. He just trains them.
Well, I'm not gonna
Call
correct
out on
him.
that.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, he's trying to explain stuff to me. I'm not gonna be like rude and be like, actually.
Actually,
Let's hear you, dumb peasant.
Oh, we're-
we now have a lawman and a criminal.
They're best buddies too.
oh, we're gonna do a buddy cop thing, aren't we?
I was about to say.
Oh, I think we're expected inside.
Yes, we are.
Crawford and Roland.
One doesn't buy the books. The other doesn't know how to read.
Coming to a TV channel near you.
Coming to a camp near you.
I was gonna say.
We roll in with Aviator.
After Walker, Texas Ranger, it's Crawford and Roland. Criminals beware.
On the CW.
On the CW.
Oh, it's gonna be a bad show.
Nickelodeon kids.
The best type of bad, though.
Yeah.
It's actually bad. Yeah,
Kids
It'll be a
Choice
lot of
winner.
there'll be a lot of shirtless people because this is CW.
Obviously.
Well, actually, I mean, it is Crawford. A lot of low cut tops.
I
Yes.
do. Yeah.
Every single low cut top in Waterdeep is in his closet.
Gotten fined for that.
It's got fun.
He's got a closet like a cartoon character. He's got like 3 sets of this fucking leather armor with the lowest cut. They said they were men.
It's like your formal leather armor, which is like a little bit more covered up, and there's like your going out leather armor, which is like all the way down to your belly button. Like,
Yes.
I
The
swear it
summer
was in
fit.
style in the 80s.
You would know about Alpha Trader.
My question, I was gonna ask a question about the Song of Rest thing. Is
Sorry.
Calicius from that guy, or do we?
Ecclesias, because it's his thing.
All right, that's what I thought.
What do I do?
Just whatever your song of rest. Is it just gives you 10, or do you don't have your character sheets pulled up? What is wrong
If you or
with
any friendly creatures who hear your performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending 1 or more hit points, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit point.
Oh, so yeah, you'd roll it then. Actually, just roll it. Roll a d6 for us, please. K-Man.
Oh, are you waiting until we get there, or are you gonna do it before we arrive?
I was
Me?
gonna say.
I don't know. Were they there when I started?
I mean, we're just gonna say that it's a long rest, a short rest for all y'all. They're coming in as y'all are starting your short rest.
We're gonna try to creep in quietly mid-concert.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone
I-
gets
excuse
an
me.
extra 5 points of healing if you spend your hit die.
Cool.
So, as he's putting on his gentle performance, his interesting rendition of "Sweet Home Alabama," you notice your two compatriots
Alabama.
enter through the front doors, walk your way. Y'all are taking your rest. Is there anything you would like to do while doing this rest? Chat amongst each other? Anything y'all
Trade
want to say?
information.
What?
It was it.
Trade information.
Okay.
Thorne will tell them that her family was attacked, but they managed to stop them, and there are 3 of them for.
God damn.
Did you take that much damage? What the hell?
Yeah, I did. I take
Holy
more than that.
shit.
Damn, dude.
I was low.
You were. Bum, bum, bum.
I brought Sister Gareth.
Well, you
and-
got a. I don't know what the D6 are, but you got a D5. You got 5 from him.
Oh,
Yeah. And so I was saying
And it's going
he
to
just rolled it for all y'all, so that's what you get.
oh, it says 1d6 per hit dice? Or no, extra.
No, it's just
okay.
extra. So you just get the
Yeah.
5.
I just get the 5,
I
which
was-
is better
I was-
than the 2d6 that I rolled.
That's well, no, I was going back to read to make sure I wasn't wrong on this, but yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I just had him roll it. So it could be really good for everyone, or it could really be really bad for everyone. Ken is on the roof.
Exploring, reading the
Hey, that means I'm
and,
back at
getting catty.
Nice.
Getting this.
Who's getting catty?
What?
Jade has comments and that.
Oh,
Sure.
I get literally nothing out of a short rest. I want to explore. I want to raid the kitchen for snacks. Get chatty with some stuff. Okay. Is there anyone in particular you want to? Golly, I'm sorry. Anyone in particular you would like to speak to? And also, did anyone write down the servant's name? Because I've already forgotten. Was it Alara? Is that what I said?
it is now.
It is now. Alara it is. Alara's busy making y'all a quick little lunch, dinner. It's getting a little late in the evening now. Is there a main butler and the maid? Alara. There you go. I don't know. Vern, is there a main butler or maid in your home?
No, I feel like Evern had a nan. Like education and stuff. I don't know if she stuck around though after.
Evan, my dear, come here. It's me, it's your
Probably so.
nan.
It's your nan.
It's your nan. Come give me a hug, dearie. So, no,
Yeah, there's Aura, there's Nan, and I imagine there's like a, not a butler, but like a person.
a what? A person?
Oh, I'm trying to think of what the actual like, not a foot person.
House Carl?
Who's cut?
House Carl?
I don't know. I like
It's not
helps
a
keep my parents.
butler, but it's like a butler. I'm sorry, I'm not that bougie. I don't know.
Yeah, what do you have in
I
California?
was trying to get old timey with.
Oh.
Caretaker of some sorts. All right, and there's a male caretaker of some sort and old nan. along with Alara and a couple other servants. And Alara's in the kitchen. So you are bothering her. You want to talk to Alara. Okay. You are talking. I mean, this is kind of like I can't really have a back and forth with you. So wait for you to type. So, is there any information you're trying to get out of Alara? Anything specific that you can put down in a quick little chat, little chitty chat? You just deal with the others until I can speak. Okay. All right. So Crawford and Ken are bothering Alara. Text adventure.
No, I'm not. I'm with the rest of the group.
Oh, I thought you were
I'm
exploring too.
exchanging the information.
Oh.
You
We
said-
were, yeah.
You said Crawford did the same. I assumed you were going off and exploring with Ken. Okay.
I meant the Evern comment. Yeah, I could see how that would be confusing.
All right. So you pass on the information. The orphanage has been burnt down. Currently, you have the orphans living in your home until they get situated elsewhere.
I could ask a little bit more space. I wonder if I might fill some of the space in her room and I can give my room to someone else. I don't know how she feels about having a roommate.
I'm assuming what she said
Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't.
was that she can make some space and share a room with Ken. So if Ken doesn't have a problem with having a roommate.
Well, the good thing is that I built just enough beds for all of the orphans if they ever needed to come over. So it's good that we have the exact amount of children to bed ratio, and then Sister Gareth is just going to be in my room. So I think we're set.
Quite true. I believe is found another orphan in the fight.
Oh,
Yes.
Like-
Did you find? Did somebody take her home with them, or is she with us?
what?
Yes.
I'm playing right now.
Okay. Well, Colisius.
I'm gonna keep playing the music.
Okay.
I don't know if you're talking to us.
pointedly ignoring us. Cool.
He's
think he's talking to
he's
somebody.
focusing on his song of rest so that you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood that. That's my
Yes.
bad.
Yes. You
I'm
can't.
playing this game, but I'm also playing the music in the game.
Fair enough. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you hear those violins in the background? That's all him.
Ooh, very good. Out of a
Just-
flute, nonetheless.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing.
Doesn't even have a bow. He's just doing it with his fingers? How?
There's one talented bard, guys.
Good. Okay. I don't. Where do we
Double pop. Nice.
put her? I mean, the boys are kind-hearted, but I think that would be a cruel fate to have a young girl in the same room with poor rowdy boys.
Well, I was thinking maybe that one of our neighbors might be able to take her in for a while, but I
Wait.
don't know.
What
it was
about
but
Warren's room?
about that. I was gonna ask y'all about it. It feels weird to give his room away, but also I don't know what to do with stuff and that whole fountain thing.
Calisius now pays attention to this and he says, "Are you really thinking about giving Warren's room away one day after he died?"
Well,
The last time it was 3 days ago.
I don't
It
think
has
he
been
was
2 days since Warren's passing.
What?
He was a man of the wild. I don't think he cared too strongly about the room. I do have other thoughts about the fountain, but I don't know anything about magic. I have no idea what the significance of that is. It apparated, right? So like, I don't know what that thing does. Could the girl sleep with Sister Gareth in my room?
I have a voice.
that weird?
Well, if I die, I never want anyone to give my room away.
I guess we rent it
That
out.
Ecclesiastes, didn't you sleep in that room? I'm in the kitchen. I don't
I
know.
was about to say, Ken, you're in the kitchen. What are you talking about? Get out of here.
Go eat your bagel.
Ken, I was about to say, Ken walking back with a handful of bread.
Aggles.
How many breadsticks did you put in your purse?
All of them.
I mean, you're right. I did pass out in Warren's room, but I was also fucking drunk.
Well,
Well, also, Roland, do you have a place to stay?
Oh, don't worry about me.
Okay.
Yeah.
We won't.
Oh, I mean, you're kind of involved in this now, and you might be a target because of it.
I don't think they saw my face.
Warren is. I'm sorry.
A lot of them saw your face.
Roland is his
Yeah,
own
but they're good
man.
now.
We don't have to sleep together, and even if we do want to do a full house episode, we just need to get the people that are currently taking up all the space out of there. This is not a permanent situation. I just don't know what to do.
Everett, I don't even know what you're worried about. He just looks like a generic Waterdeep guard.
Yeah, I doubt they
We
were.
are more suited to being an orphanage than we are to being a bar.
I
Do
mean,
you all want to run an orphanage instead?
I don't
I'd be okay
want
with
to
that.
run an orphanage or a bar particularly badly.
I mean, for a minute there, I tried to run both at the same time.
That's true. Are we gonna do a Black Dynamite? Should we get Women of the Night in there as well?
That sounds like a terrible idea.
She's not there to disagree, though, right?
No, I think everyone came back.
No, she's eating her bagel.
breadsticks is what it
Have
was.
bagels for everyone.
Thank you, Ken. Ken, do you have an opinion on all this?
Are you against women of the night?
No, not that part.
Exactly that part.
Well, if there's no orphanage for the kids to go back to, and if we have the room, it makes sense. But if we don't have the room, then that's just too many people. And also, they're kids in a bar. I mean, I realize that our bar isn't set up,
How
so
about
there's really
this?
no danger to them. But
They can
when
stay in
we
the
do
basement
get
with
the bar
Liv.
set up, no, no, no,
I'm sure he's
Yeah.
good with children.
Who?
no.
The ghost in their basement,
I don't
Alfred.
trust
The ghost
this.
that's been there since day one.
Okay,
It's
but
my
we're
Yeah,
not going
no. And we don't need him there. We have Sister Gareth. It's not a matter of babysitting. It's a matter of where they're going to be long term.
No,
can't
it's
keep them
literally
there
we have
once
no
the
long-term
bar
solution
is-
for them. What makes sense is we can hold them up in the bar. We have an empty room. They could all sleep there for like a day or 2 or 3 until Sister Gareth and you and anyone else who cares, not me, can figure out a solution.
All right.
I thought my opinion was being asked on this.
It was. I'm sorry, Ken. What do you have to say?
Yes, yes, Ken. What do you have to say?
Well, I was going to say that we should keep them at Troll Skull until we get the bar like up and running, or until they like can figure out somewhere to actually house the orphanage.
Yeah. Yes. I might have
Um,
some favors I can call in. It's kind of hard to tell how thin the ice is when I stand on it with the harbors, but I'll figure something out. Also, I said that in Elvish, because I'm assuming Roland doesn't speak it, but I could be wrong.
I mean, the real question is, are we like, if the Harpers aren't helping, do we need to help rebuild the orphanage? Do we need to pay for them to rent out a space?
No.
I mean, I gave Gareth a lot of money, but if they lost the money,
Yeah. This is This is my charge. This is something that I'm interested in. I don't want to drag you all down a rabbit hole that you could care less about. And if you don't care about it, I don't take that either way. But this is something that means something to me, and I need to figure it out.
Well, if it means something to you, it means something to me.
Oh, turn out your pocket, old man. How much money you got?
Yes, ever.
Loud. Mother.
No. This is okay. I'm sorry. This is not as important as whatever the hell just happened.
That's true, but I have a question for my mother.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, sorry. I was introducing myself to Sir Roland here. What can I help you with?
Okay. Do you have any connections, Ma? Like any connections for disenfranchised?
Hey, Ghost, we're bleeding through you again. Sorry, could you repeat that, please? Disenfranchised?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm not echoing anymore. Everyone wants to know if her mother has any, like, charity or, like, community connection ties to, like, any, I don't know, rich ladies groups that could help with,
well,
anything like that.
I'm sure I can talk to some of our friends and see if there's anything we can do for them.
It's just finding a building or something like that. Whatever might be done, I figure you know enough people that they could be able to do something. And everybody likes a belt, I guess. Is that true?
It's completely true.
How can you say it like that?
Everyone was like,
yes, I can ask around when this is all over.
That'd be great, Ma. If you...
Of course, dear.
Thank you, Lady Hesperide. I appreciate it, and I hope that we're not imposing too much. But I appreciate your hospitality up to this point, at least. Beautiful home.
Well, your friends did help save us. Least I could do was give you a moment of rest.
There's like a dude outside, isn't there? A kissed up dude.
Actually, 3 that we need to talk to. They might be awake by now.
Yes, they're locked. They're locked away in the shed, I believe. The servants' quarters. Kind of a makeshift prison. We're not exactly used to holding.
The kid. Problem solved.
Throw them in the servants' quarters. Yeah. So those 3 are still, from what you know, in the servants' quarters. What did you again talk to Alara about? Food mostly. That's why she came back with breadsticks.
We talked about breadsticks, and I wanted information about Evern as a child. Because I'm annoying.
Oh,
I want blackmail.
Definitely. Actually, give me persuasion for just real quick, just for fun.
Okay.
Let's just see what you get.
Roll for juicy.
11.
For the hot guy.
Average.
She's friendly enough. She'll gladly gives you some of the juicy stories. Not like the over the top one. You know what I'm talking about? Like the little level of slightly embarrassing, but kind of cute stories.
What was
Chickened
Evern
out
like
before
as a
I
young
asked
one?
about Evern's face.
They all seem to really like the one where Evern came home at 15, really drunk and like passed out in the yard, and everyone, what the fuck? And then was a very embarrassed.
She did keep her clothes on though, so that was good. But yes, you were able to squeeze a couple good stories out of him.
Cool.
Question. Any echoing right now?
I don't know. Someone else speak.
I'm sorry, what do you say?
Hello, hi.
No.
Hey.
There's a
Perfect.
little bit.
So
Thanks, mate.
I'm gonna roll my dice in real life again.
I didn't give you permission to do that.
Oh,
I thought you said we try. I have text evidence.
I said we'd try. I didn't say it'd be tonight.
Oh,
I can
okay. So no.
No, it's fine.
You rolled
I have the
honestly
camera
on
set up in
Sunday.
case anyone wants to vet me. So
I can vouch.
Well, no, it's more of I'm not going to capture it on the playback, so all our one viewer who is me won't know what you actually rolled.
Well, he'd probably announce it. You got your pretty dice out tonight?
Oh yeah, what we were rocking with?
I was gonna use my
What
metal
about-
one and the pretty one for battles.
Well,
I like to use
yeah,
my pretty ones.
show them off, man. What do you got? Where's
Give us
pretty
the
ones?
rock.
Elephant.
Made out
Man.
of coral.
Ooh, I do like
Oh,
that.
that's cool.
Creepy, but cool.
How do I?
Fuck the
Yeah.
environment.
So we're once living creatures, you know.
That's true.
Well,
Now they did.
Now they're living dice.
No, they very did die. All right.
Concern is these aren't like perfectly molded, so I'm gonna get something that's gonna. Hopefully, it doesn't always roll in one.
well, here's a trick. If you put them the biggest number up on a sheet and cook it in the oven for a bit, it helps make that opposite side larger, and then you roll better.
Motherfucker, these are $100, guys. I'm not putting them in an oven.
Why the fuck would you spend $100 on die?
I mean,
They're
Pretty.
pretty, man. They're
Now
pretty.
you have to let them roll.
I don't care how
just
pretty they are. They're
spend 70 on
fucking. They're fucking.
Yo, man, the
die.
entire time you were gone, me, Mike, and Jade were oogling dice the entire time.
I got my freaking set was like $5 and it's great.
I spent
mean,
20 and
But
got like
pretty.
a bunch.
You right, Mike?
Yeah.
We literally spent
just
like
heard of
whole
them.
nights looking at dice.
a fucking Kickstarter. I put a ton of money.
Did you?
Did you really?
Nice.
God damn, guys.
Which
Well,
one did you
plastic
get?
is kind of like dead horse, right? So that's
At
fancy,
least
or
two
no?
sets. So that'll be fun.
Did you say plastic is like dead horse?
Is it that glue?
I got it. That's mad.
Ziggin, and also the Void Critter one.
Horse and a dice.
Void Stalker? Walker? Void something.
Void Walker.
Food
Yeah,
ball.
that one's
I mean,
good.
That
is a
was
great
really
name.
good.
That is a great name. I'll give it.
It
to you.
does. It's also
Anyway.
like cool purple and dark blue and black.
Anyway,
I'm going for the prismatic glass.
Wait, what are we doing?
We wasted a bunch of money on dice that nobody can see us roll.
oh my god, you guys.
Alright, let it go.
We'll talk about
Let
this.
go.
We got the
And one
beginning
with
of
the
next
wind now.
session. We have entirety of Hot Hill. We can talk about this stuff.
That's true.
I
Okay.
want
Lady
someone to be
Tespa.
overexcited and talk over you.
No. Crawford would say to Evern and Calesius specifically. Oh, probably Roland as well. If we want to get information out of these goons, I think that you have a personal motivation. You have a silver tongue, and you might know some techniques from being in the guard. I don't really know much about your station or what you did, but I'm sure you can.
Evan, how are
strike
you
an
at torture?
opposing presence? Well,
We're not torturing them. We're just asking them questions. We just
please
touch
don't.
their asses after all.
Please
You
don't
literally
torture
whooped
him.
their asses literally a few minutes ago through physical violence. What's a little more?
I'd rather you not
That was
torture
in the-
people in my house. That would be nice.
They'll be
yourself
outside.
On,
We'll keep it outside. Just keep
you
just
pride
keep the food
yourself
coming.
on the ability to
So
talk elegantly. Why wouldn't you use that as your first line of defense?
We should
I thought you
probably
were
keep our
anti-violence.
faces and those down later.
It's still,
Oh.
yeah, we're still breaking laws if we do stuff like that.
Anti-murder. I'm anti-murder.
You got a loose bar.
If you happen
And
to
if
beat them
nothing
enough
else-
where they die, it's not murder.
You
They're
Aren't
just
you
like-
a good-
Go ahead, sir.
Huh?
All
Why
right,
you cast Zone of Truth?
you can cast some truth. Do the persuasion.
Lucius
will
is
say-
afraid to enter the zone of truth.
Also, zone of truth, they can choose not to answer.
That is true, but we can incentivize
Can they,
them to.
against the precision of like mine,
Yes, they can choose not to answer.
I persuade you to answer.
Well, I mean, I guess it's best if we don't tell them they're in the zone of truth then.
Well, they know. You can feel
know
it.
as part of the
Oh, really?
spell.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
part of the spell.
Lame.
I know, but you can still cast it if you want. And then if they resist, well, on the flip side of that, if they succeed on the save, then Avern will also know.
All right, so we're
Unlike
going back
some
outside,
spells,
guys.
that one's a very.
Very clear
Yes.
on what happens to who and who knows about it.
Please please keep the blood off the lawn or our stuff, if you would.
Don't worry,
We're not full any more blood now.
the blood will fade with the melting snow.
Beautiful.
We won't spill any more blood, right, Talisius?
I just whispered a few sweet nothings into these people's ears. I drew no
Exactly.
blood. That was he was a good boy. And I pet CJ.
He's lifting it.
Vern
So
is very embarrassed.
Bring
In
out the
fact,
kiss.
I was the only one offering love.
That is true.
Can love
Okay, let's
bloom
go
on the
question these
battlefield?
Let's go question these.
All right.
We'll
Is
be
there,
late.
anything,
See you later.
is there anything to eat while they go out?
Oh yeah, you were fed just a simple soup. It's tasty, but soup and some bread. It's meant to
I
be
would
like
get I went get Everton's mother and I say thank you, Lady Tisper. And I have help.
of course. Good luck.
Crawford botches the bow and leaves.
I'm gonna stay behind.
In character, I like it. You're gonna stay
You're-
behind.
Ken is yours
Yes.
now. We'll be back later.
Okay, Ken, what are you doing while you stay behind?
I'm gonna talk with Lady Tesper.
Okay.
I don't know which one you want to do, so like, meh.
Let's handle the meat first, and then we can come back for the vegetables. So, the four of you
My
make
mother a vegetable?
your mother's vegetable.
Nate.
It was so sad. She gets around on a what's it called, gurney. Anyway, four of you head back into the stables, servants' quarters, gatehouse, etc. building. You had put them off in a side room. You do, as you approach the door, you've locked them in. Hear shuffling and some quiet whispers. What are you gonna do?
Hey guys, can you whisper a little louder?
Fuck off.
Oh, those are familiar words.
Counter offer. I'm going to open the door.
Okay. You see them all where they were chained. Like I said, this isn't really. It's kind of a. They are manacled, but this is kind of like a makeshift prison. It's more of a cupboard.
I'm going to make sure that none of them escaped and is feigning capture.
While Crawford is doing that, Cletus would like to say, unfortunately for you, you like to fuck on.
Wrong. They
And
all
I
glance
I
at
was
you.
like-
Oh, you would like. You would like.
like what?
Huh?
You said I would like, and then you cut off when I accidentally was talking over you.
Unfortunately for you, we like to fuck on.
That was it. That was all you're saying.
That's all I'm saying. That's fun to their fuck off. What do you want me to say?
Oh, well, no, I thought you said something else, and I was trying to give you a moment before. Anyways, they
No,
look
Mama,
at
I
you.
think that's the door.
They look at you confused, but kind of
Cletus loosens his belt.
little bit of fear over one of their eyes as they remember what you did to their friend.
I latch onto that one.
Okay, the black-haired human kind of sat up against the wall. There's the brown-haired, also human but a lot bigger and stockier, and then there's a half blonde-haired half-elf. All of them.
Oh, your friends aren't gonna want to see this, and I'm gonna try knocking them all out.
Gonna try to do
No.
what? Knock
Just
them
already
out?
knocked
knock
out.
him
Don't do
out?
that.
Wait,
He said knock
No.
the wall out, right?
No, I said knock the other three out. Just leave this one awake.
Oh, there's only 3. 1, 2.
Okay, knock two of them out and leave one awake.
Okay, you can certainly try.
I would like
Please
to try.
no.
Oh, why?
Why? Why are we
Just
not? We
nobody know how intimidation works. You're cramping my style, Everett. You're always cramping my style. Fine, you talk.
I walk in from behind. I'm like, all right, I could give you maybe 15 minutes before I have to take them. The rest of the city's desperately looking for a scapegoat, so please be quick.
Well, they've done horrible
Back
things,
away.
sir, and we'll turn them over to you shortly. But maybe we can work something out if we get some information out of them. Surely the law can be lenient if it needs to.
Oh,
Lacey puts his face next to that guy who was kind of nervous, and I say, "Tell me everything you know."
well, you certainly have interesting methods, but just yeah, okay.
I just want someone to roll intimidation. Somebody. I don't really care who.
Just rolled 14 plus 6.
1 sec. Let me check.
20.
Let me check. Make sure that die's right. I can't even see it.
Enhance.
It's too small. I can't see it. Do I just
Like
click on it?
more,
Ah ha ha! There we go. I can make it bigger.
I feel like we're more confusing them than
I
intimidating
see
them.
it now. We're good. I figured it out. Your boy, he is tech savvy. What was it? 14 plus what?
6.
So 20?
Yes.
He visibly recoils from you. The rest of them are very uneased. Yeah, they are uneasy.
Did he tell us everything they know with a 20?
You've got to ask questions. They're not just going to tell you
Right.
everything.
Let's start with this.
Small town.
Let's start with this. Who hired you to come here?
The big one, his leader, keeps his mouth shut, but the black-haired one with Clesius screaming in his face. We don't know. Shh, quiet.
Lacey slaps that guy.
Roll strength, I guess, or hit. Roll to hit.
Strength or what?
Roll to hit at advantage.
Strength?
No, roll to hit.
What's
I
he
don't know,
hitting
what
with?
die is
Unarmed
that?
attack?
It's
Just
an
unarmed?
attack. It's an attack.
Oh, unarmed strike.
Well, just an attack. Yeah, there you go. At advantage. 12. You don't have strength, so I don't think anything comes with that. You connect with him. He kind of just...
We
His
connect with him
eyes-
twice.
No, just once. His eyes kind of lock back onto you, but he doesn't say anything.
Speak.
Are you saying to the big guy? The big guy didn't say anything.
No, the other guy.
Look at the other guy. We don't know who we hide by. They just left notice at the inn and gave us money.
How much money?
That was the boss's. He was supposed to hand it out afterwards. We don't know how much exactly.
Is he your boss? And I point to the guy that said, "Shut up."
There was. Yeah, that's him. That's Thorne.
I pat him down.
Who, Thorne?
The guy who has the money.
Oh, you already investigated. You investigated them already. They did not have any of their money on him.
Where's the money?
Why would I tell you that?
Because I'll kill you if you don't tell me.
You'll kill me or you won't. If you kill me, the gods will have to punish you. I don't care either way.
I look at Everett Lost.
Sure. Okay, hang on.
Do you want to talk? You got it.
Let's grab the leader dude.
Okay.
Two of us can kind of like walk him outside real quick,
All right.
and then Thorne is going to shift into him.
Okay.
In front of Roland.
I guess
Can
if Roland's the one who comes.
Can Clesius throw something out there?
One sec. Your clothes don't change, right?
No.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
Always forget that shit. Always think it's like disguised self, and it's not.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Like,
poke a hole in your plan. I
like-
was just making sure.
Pretty common
That's
clothes,
that's
though,
your point.
It was just for my role play. Yes, Clesius, what?
Cletus leans in when he's separated. He's gonna listen, man. I just want to level with you. I just want the money, and I'll let you go. Where's the money?
Sir, I told you what I know. The boss keeps it until the job's done. Then he pays
Oh
us
no,
our
she's
shares.
talking to this guy. I'm gonna stay inside with the boss. I'm gonna say that to the boss. These guys can all go
Well, I
outside.
mean, I was only going to take him out there if I could him, so I probably don't. I remember that my clothes.
I whisper to Crawford. You know, it's standard procedure to separate people when questioning them. You know, in case their stories don't line up.
Yeah, or at least getting. Looks like the main guy.
So are we taking the main guy or are we leaving the main guy? What are we doing with the main guy?
I thought we took the main guy out.
Could you take him out so we can talk to those who have looser lips?
So the main guy is out of the room. We'll just do this.
I wouldn't question the other two together either, just to make sure, you know, they don't have
guys out
each other
here with y'all.
to lean on.
In fact, he's on this back wall right here with y'all.
Alright. Sure. Everyone will take that guy out here.
Okay. You've separated the main guy from the two small fries.
I'm gonna go into the room with the small guys.
The small fries. All right, you were talking to the small fries. The half elf's been quiet, hasn't said much, just seems to be taking stock of the situation. The other one is very clearly panicked.
Cool.
Which one is panicked?
The black-haired one, the non-half.
That you've been picking on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say in Thieves' Cant, which is any language that I choose. It's just said differently.
I know how this can't work. We're good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. It's obvious that this is a bigger operation. I must have missed my cut, but I want in on this. But these guys are going to tear you apart. I mean, she's the two in armor. They have no qualms about locking you guys up. You'll get what's the word for it? Exiled if you're lucky. But I might be able to cut something. You gotta give me information.
Give it to him.
Roll. Well, you don't hear any of that. You don't speak Thieves' Cant.
Oh, okay.
Roll per. Well, you hear it, but you don't know what he's saying. Roll persuasion.
Oh, well, Cletus will just stand there growling.
With advantage. Or intimidation. Persuasion or intimidation with advantage.
That's neither of the ones that you asked
Deception.
for.
Well, actually, deception works. Deception works because you don't want in on this. So, yeah, a 20. Listen, I've told your friend all we know. He responds to you in Thieves' Cant as well. I know. I told your friend. This is all we know. We're paid by him. We're just mercenaries. Well, barely even mercenaries. We're just hired blades. We were just looking for a quick buck. This was supposed to be an easy grab job, is what he told us. We didn't know we were going after a nobleman.
Who
were you
told you?
supposed
Not
to
the
grab?
dolt.
Damn it.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
Ecclesias cannot understand
yeah,
anything being
got
said.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, sorry about that, man.
Yeah. Who told you about this? Obviously, it's not the dolt outside. This is a bigger operation. You're attacking the Tespers, for God's sake.
No, the Thorne outside. He's the one who we normally work for. It gets us jobs from time to time to help us pay bills. It was just supposed to be a simple shakedown. We didn't know we were going after a noble. Like I said, we didn't know we were going after noblemen. I swear, that's all I know. It was promised me 10 gold, which is, as you know, quite a nice sum for such an easy job. Well, it was supposed to be an easy job.
You didn't think anything was wrong with that proposal?
Of course we did, but I needed the money.
And where was this? Oh my God, what's the name of the bar?
The best one? Skewer Dragon?
Well, I guess I would ask him what bar he got this information from.
Well, normally we meet the skewered. The hell? Sorry, my computer's being weird.
good. The skewered dragon, I know the place in the dock.
Yes, in the dock. We weren't supposed to meet there at this time, but I was looking up something and I can't find it. Give me a sec.
Okay.
This time he had us meet at the Stormcloak Inn. We normally don't meet there. I should have guessed something was wrong, but
Stormcloak Inn.
yes, it's known for being a bit seedier. But anyway, if you are a Waterdeep native, if you would like to roll history, you can.
Can I assume that I've probably been to the Stormcloak if it's a seedier place?
It is seedier. I would say,
Or
yeah. You could
want me to roll for it?
probably been there when you were, especially when you're starting out looking for jobs. It's kind of known for being a bit. Again, it's where thugs, sailors, and sometimes hired hand meet to drink or, in some case, discuss business that's not really above board.
Okay. How long have
the leader's name was Thorne.
What'd you say?
Responding to Ecclesias, the leader's name is Thorne. Is what he said.
Okay, yeah, I was actually cool because I was gonna ask that as well.
Thorne,
Nice.
not throne.
Thorne of Throne. I would ask them how long they've been working with Thorne, and kind of ask them if there's anything that we could bring up that would make him be more compliant quicker before things happen, bad things happen in the name of the law to him and yourselves. Like, you guys gave me not that much information. It seems like the larger fellow out front probably has something more, but you guys got to give me something that will help him talk, or this is not going to go smoothly. He seems like he's trying to be tough in this moment, and that's obviously a dumb decision.
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
This situation, you're trying to get him to cooperate rather than deceive him into cooperating. So
Yeah, I'm
Trying
trying to.
growling, give him advantage.
no, you don't know what's going on out here. But he doesn't need it. 22. Honestly, we've only been working with him for a few years. We don't know too much about his background. We do know he gets his jobs from the guilds that are known for crime. I think he was a part of the Zint, maybe? Could be a part of Xanathar. He gets jobs from whatever, but we don't know him beyond work. He tries to keep it that way. Me and Ella here, we go back a bit, but don't say my name, you fool. Sorry. Yes, but I'm sorry, there's not much I can give you to lean on him with.
What's your name?
I'm Roderick.
Wouldn't your parents be ashamed of you, Roderick?
Don't know, never met my parents.
Do you need a parent?
No, I'm fine.
You look so fine. You look like tomorrow you might be hanging from a noose. Does that sound fine, Roderick?
They don't do that here.
Oh,
I was sworn to execute people when.
you don't know what you've done.
This is not. I mean, we haven't killed anyone. We're not in that deep. It's part of the reason we do jobs like this. I mean, we can normally afford it fine, but
There's like,
You don't know what's happened to the city, do you?
bro, there's like 3 dead people, like 20 dead people in front of our bar, man, and you were part of that.
what? No, we were just doing a smash and grab. We had nothing to do with that.
Half the city is on fire. Don't you know that?
No, I don't.
There must be thousands dead.
Trust me, they're gonna change the laws just for you.
I swear, I don't know what you're talking about. We were just meant to steal something. I didn't even realize it was from
We got
the-
that, man. We got that. But the thing is, whoever set you up real good. And the city's going to want to make an example out of you. Quite frankly, I would love to be the one to pull the whatever the hangman's thing is, be dead man switch, because you made a mess out of her place.
I swear we had nothing to do with that. You notice the fears
So-
kind of. You notice the half elves also starting to get a little.
So here's the thing. I don't know if you know how laws work, but generally, if somebody dies while you're committing a crime, you also get charged with that crime too. You understand that, my friend? Look, I'm covered in blood. Where did this blood come from? It came from me carrying that stupid ass body and throwing it down the stairs.
Listen, we didn't kill anyone. They know that. You know that. You wouldn't say we have.
I would totally say that. I'm telling the truth.
The lady of the house, she would never debase herself to lie in front of court.
I don't know if there's going to be a court procedure, to be honest. They're going to want something to appease the people that are panicked.
I've told you everything I have. I don't know anything else. I'm just a hired hand.
How about this? Who would know more, other than Thorne? Thorne must have worked with... You guys must have had a regular crew. Someone he trusted.
No, we don't know where... Again, we...
Names! Names!
I don't know any names. He just gives us work and we do it.
What about you, Ella? What about you?
It's the same way with me, sir. We don't know. I swear to you. I swear.
I cast Mage Hand.
Okay. What are you doing with your mage hand?
I'm gonna slowly wrap it around one of their necks.
I don't think you can do that with mage hand.
Don't you tell me what I can do.
It can't be used for attacks.
I'm not attacking him.
Intimidate
I'm massaging his Adam's apple.
To manipulate an object, open locked door, store, retrieve an item, pour contents.
Unlock his door.
Yeah, I mean, technically that's manipulating an object as long as you don't try to grapple or choke him. I guess it's fine.
Nope, just massaging the Adam's apple.
He feels it and notices you doing the hand, just like, sirs, I swears, we don't know anything else. You'll have to ask Thorne.
Tell me. Fine. Thorne, what are his weaknesses?
Thorne's not in the room with you. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
What are his weaknesses?
I don't know, sir. He's a quiet man. He just gives us jobs. I swears.
You fuckers are useless.
It's the reason he hires us, sir. We don't know anything. We just do what he tells us.
Can I tell if they're lying or not?
You can roll inside.
Yep, they're telling the absolute truth.
They are 100% honest with you. There's no attempt to lie. No attempt to get around the truth. They are wide-eyed, scared shitless.
All right, I think it's best to see what Evern's up to.
Oh, wait, nope. What are you going with, Mike?
I'm just going to be like, if this doesn't work out, we can't get Thorne to talk. It might be a good idea to walk him through the city and let him see what the state it's in, and that might loosen his lips.
That is a good idea. Or we can walk these two out, and we could tell them that we might give them obviously this is out of their earshot, a lighter sentence, if they can convince Thorne to talk.
I think we have to deal with Thorne directly. I don't think they're going to be very convincing. He would probably see them as disposable. I doubt he'd listen to them.
All right, you're the soldier guy. We'll do that.
Soldier guy.
We got two of them now.
Those soldiers.
Well, they've been questioning that guy. Crawford did give me some info. I think Vern has, number one, been staring at this guy, just staring him in the eye for a while.
He's not. He
and
is
eventually-
avoiding eye contact with you.
Cool. Anytime he glances up, he sees her still staring at him. Just not even blinking at this point. And if you
Mama
he
head.
looks a little too close, her teeth are a little sharp.
He looks a little. His teeth are what? A little sharp.
If he looks a little, notice her teeth are a little bit sharper than they should. And she's like baring them just so that he can see. And she's not blinking. She's just staring at him with really creepy pupils.
He said she purple teeth for a second. I was like, her teeth are perp. And I was like, what?
Oh, they're sharp.
Gotcha. All
Sharp
right.
teeth.
Your purple teeth. Your purple sharp teeth. He's unlike the ones inside the room. He is very calm and collected. You get to see he's probably used to being in situations like this. Is there anything you're asking him, or are you just chilling out, being groovy?
No, I'm definitely asking some questions. I think noticing that he's not reacting to any of this, everyone will be like, fine, and drop the act, kind of. Just like lean back against the wall, real casual, like, and just be, oh, you're pretty used to this.
Give me charisma check, please. Easy. He actually is caught a little off guard by your just laxness around him. Kind of looks over at you, just like, it's not the first time I've been caught.
The first time you've been this near death?
It is the life
I can
of a
imagine you
mercenary.
take jobs that to be this difficult. I expect you thought this one would be as difficult.
Yeah, well, we were just supposed to pick up your old lady. Didn't expect it to go south that fast.
Attacked a noble, you had to know. Must have paid you a lot for this, or offered you a lot.
Yeah, we were paid enough.
For, well, there are only 3 of you now.
Yeah, well, those two got smart, got out of here faster than as fast as we should have, to be honest.
Why did you stay?
I did not hear that.
Why did you stay?
Pride, anger, whichever you choose.
And I know that you didn't want your associates talking. Maybe you just don't want to set a bad example for them. But who hired you for this?
It's not good practice to give up your employers.
Yes, but those of us in the know, well, it doesn't hurt to know who the is around.
Yes, those of us in the know. I don't think you're one of them.
Do you have any like visible tattoos or anything?
No. His 2 arms are bare. He's wearing a kind of chain shirt over what looks like some kind of padded clothing.
Okay. So not Zentarum necessarily.
You don't know.
Probably. Okay.
You can make a perception check if you want, or investigation if you want to get more handsy.
Sure. We'll do
Strip him down. Hell yeah.
only an 8. I guess I could feel him up, but
You eye him down. You don't notice anything different or notice anything standing out. He's wearing armor. He looks just kind of looks like a merc.
the eye of the beholder. I think we all know, sir.
Having
Did you say?
I cannot hear you. You keep going in and out.
Hang on, I'm gonna switch to my phone.
Okay. I'm not the only one, right? She's dropping for y'all
Yep.
too. I'm not
Yep.
going crazy. Okay. It's like and
Yeah.
she's right when
All of
she's about to say something important. All of a sudden,
Exactly.
There's probably Discord settings she can mess with to fix that.
yeah, she has that. Was it the automatic one that kind of fucks with it unless you have a good mic?
Yeah. It's called.
Wow. I have switched thingies, and I need to turn the music down on this.
No, rock out to this depressing music.
Yeah, I got noise suppression, echo cancellation, all those stuff mess with the mic. It sounds exactly like what the problem is.
Yeah, I had a lot of problems with it too at first. I mean, it's a great service. It works well. I found it easier to use in that. What was it TeamSpeak? That was the big one.
Mm-hmm.
But it does have little flaws like that.
Oh, thank God.
Well,
Okay.
the more advanced features are kind of buggy.
Yeah.
It's no Skype.
God
Okay.
damn. I hated Skype.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear
I
me now?
also need to turn down the music a bit because I can hear you. Please preach your truth.
Evern was going to say, oh, well, in the eye of the beholder, everything seems a little different, doesn't it?
I suppose.
Did he not react to the beholder joke?
Oh, I get where you're going with.
Did he get my sick pun?
No, he did not react to the beholder joke. Neither did DM. DM missed it as well. Shut up, Ken. Shut up. You're not even here to talk.
Yeah, no, I was trying to sneakily see if he would react to mentioning.
You can roll insight, but
I mean, if you didn't get it, I doubt he reacted.
I didn't get it. He did not get it.
Okay, that's fair. Cool. I'm gonna assume then that he knows nothing about that, and then say, so did Urstel hire you or somebody else?
Well, who can say?
Who can say indeed? I think you can say for the right price.
Are you offering to buy me out of my contract, Miss Tesper?
I am.
Well, interesting. And how much are you willing to pay?
Well, let's see. How much do you think your life is worth?
Well, not too much.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh, that was a bit harsh. I thought you nobles were supposed to be kind. And...
Okay, I have a question for you. Who the fuck thinks rich people are kind?
Not all rich people are assholes. Some of them pretend to be kind. That's how they get you.
Fair, but also everybody knows rich people are morally corrupt. So like, what's up with these guys being like, oh, they're nobles, they're like so good. I'm like, you're thieves. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, you forget back then nobles were looked up to for the most part.
That's fair.
They were leaders.
Well, see, no, the historians, rich people wrote down that they were looked up to.
That is true. That is true.
We all know that the poor people are gonna be like, yeah, you guys fucking suck no matter what. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh
How
no,
about 3
my
plat-
depressing music stopped. Well, how about?
do you think your life is worth about, I don't know, 3 platinum?
It's worth a bit more than that.
I don't think it is.
Well,
At what point do we start walking in?
you can say you walk in at any point if you wish.
I think he's right. Right now, his life is worth a lot.
His life is worth a lot, you said?
Yes. I think time's up. People are really angry, and we need somebody to pin the destruction on, or there won't be peace, and that's worth a lot.
Roll deception.
Can I give him advantage by saying, based on the code legal, attacking nobles increase the fine significantly, do they not?
Sure, why not?
Hey,
Hey.
Natural
that's
20.
funny.
What the hell are you talking about?
Do you not hear these bells?
Yeah, there was supposed to be something else going on today. That's why we were moving on her.
Yeah, the entire city was under attack. They're
That's impossible.
Probably-
We don't have enough men to attack the entire city.
well, I don't
Oh.
know.
I mean,
I
maybe
don't know
not
if
living
you,
men.
yeah. It
Okay.
might not necessarily be you, but I don't think the city cares right now. They need
What
escape.
about the guy that hired you? Would he have enough men to attack the city?
He kind of buttons up, realizing he said a bit too much, but he's
But-
doing the math in his head. You can kind of see, and he's like, I don't know. Maybe, probably. Depends how many you could hire.
I don't think the Stormcloak Inn was the only place that this whatever message was posted. You are disposable. You know that the grand scheme, whoever made the bells ring, it was not you. It was not 5 of you and 5 groups of you across all of Waterdeep. You were an expendable element of the chaos, a cherry on top that unfortunately spoiled quite quickly. What I want to know is why do you stick your neck out for those who obviously don't care about what happens?
I think he's butting up because he thinks there's a chance he gets out of this alive. I think we need to show him what's happened. I think he doesn't know.
You think you could put a report into the captain that we only found 2 criminals here? The other 2 seem to be sorrowful, and I mean they would probably get relatively lenient sentences. They gave some information at least instead of protecting their necks for something they don't even understand. But this one, I mean, there's a lot of space in Waterdeep, and we found 2, right? The others ran off. We couldn't capture them, but we did get 2, and they've been quite helpful.
Well, I could do what I can, but I don't think the things that are moving right now are way beyond me.
I don't think the sergeant here would want to falsify records.
I honestly do. I could get away with that right now because just of the chaos. Like I said, you really seem like you don't understand what's going on right now.
I would also like to
I
remind
know
you
enough.
that you are very close to death's door, sir, and we have not administered aid. If you happen to die walking through the streets of Waterdeep, that's on you. And I'll feel no sorrow for it.
Roll intimidation at advantage.
Okay.
Well, now I'll give you advantage. That's a lot.
Yes, advantage or no advantage?
Yeah, no, I'll give it to you. I was thinking, well, you're also a noble claiming this. You probably won't.
25.
You notice his hand kind of go up towards his throat, where the bruisings from the whip still.
Where's his dom, goddammit?
Where's his what?
Don't
Oh, where's? Yeah, okay.
Oh,
I got it. Boo! Get out of here.
What?
Make
Listen,
I'm the one
everything
who got on
sexual.
BDSM with him. I'm the one who stabbed him in the stomach.
you should stab him. He punches
That'd
you.
be real good.
He punches you in the gut. No. Wait, what was the question again? Sorry, lost the thread.
Oh, everyone was intimidating him, trying to get him to talk and
Oh.
stuff.
All right, listen, I'm just a middleman, man. I don't know how much I can be of assistance here.
Well, answering the questions we have is a pretty good start, I would say.
Questions
Who is you,
like,
Sergeant? Who hired you?
Zents, I think. Not entirely sure. They kept their hoods up, hid their markings.
Does that sound like a truthful answer?
Can roll
Is there any body language or anything that I would be able to discern that
You
he's
can
talking?
roll insights.
Okay.
I'm not just gonna give it to you, man. Come on. This
I
guy's
know.
negotiating.
I'm,
11.
I'm trying to frame it in a way that doesn't just say, "Can I roll to see if he's telling the truth?"
I mean,
But with
he's
the 10,
it seems a little uncomfortable. You do, especially he's starting to realize he probably wasn't in on as much information as he thought, and so he's starting to realize there's more about this, and he might be in some real trouble. But other than that, I mean, you can't really. He seems to be hard to read, kind of stone faced, only a few little cracks.
Okay.
fair enough.
And where were you supposed to deliver the lady of the house?
Well, that's a bit more complicated. We were supposed to just walk her back, and someone was to pick her up.
Walk her back to the Stormcloak?
Yeah, just in the city. I mean, with all this chaos that apparently is going on, it was supposed to be easy for someone to just slip in, grab her, and slip away. That was the plan, at least.
We could. Everyone, when you have a moment, I'm gonna go talk to. Their names are not Beavis and Butthead.
And Bodrick.
Yes.
When you're done squeezing the rock, yeah, I have an idea. But
When I'm done squeezing the rock, well, that sounds interesting.
You're squeezing his rocks, eh? Yeah, I didn't know this is where we were going with this. All right. Let me
I guess
change
it
the
would be-
music.
I mean, that would be a pretty decent intimidation tactic.
Yeah, no, that would he would be in a little bit of pain unless he's into it, which after what Ken did to him, he might be.
roleplay that. I know like things are happening, but can we like just take half an hour and really get into that?
Did Ken give him a submissive fetish?
Possibly.
We may never know.
This is all the worst.
Hey man, you went down this road. We just walked with you.
You're the one wearing the low-cut leather armor. Okay,
It's true. You're giving everyone dirty thoughts. Anyway,
Okay.
continue
so
on.
What other questions do we have? Sergeant, do you have anything?
No, I actually don't.
Okay. Felicius, do you have any questions for the men?
Where's your money?
You can ignore him.
What?
I was already doing it.
How much
Why-
life does this guy have?
How
Is
much-
he at 0?
He's at 1. I mean, he also had a short rest. They've recovered a little bit of their health. They're kind of they are no longer at death's door, as you chose to knock them out and not try to kill them.
Does he look like he could take a vicious mockery?
Yeah, maybe. Depends how vicious the mockery is.
Actually, ooh, I do have one more question before you do that.
Yes, Edward.
So this time you were hired at the Stormcloak. Usually you work out at the Skewer Dragon. Did you hear any mutterings about a Stone of Galore?
At Stormcloak? No. I doubt.
Uh,
I mean, there's the rumors going around that. Actually, I forget what voice I have, but I'm just gonna go with this one for now. There's the rumor going around
Close enough.
that it's been in the wild. That I heard the Zents had it at one point. Xanathar had it at one point. Now some gnome has it. I'm not sure.
A gnome?
Yeah, it's just a rumor.
Where'd you? Gnome has stone? Question mark.
It's curious that you don't know. The Skewer Dragon was attacked today too.
Why?
Beats me. I'm just a guard.
Listen, man, I've been at the Dragon I go to the Dragon more often than I'd like to admit. It's not.
Yeah, what would anybody want there?
It's just a bar, man. You go there for drinks. Sometimes you hire some help if they're around. A lot of dockhands go to there. They're pretty loose with their money.
Why would Xanathar attack the place?
Fuck if I know. I'm not a Xan. I'm not on Xanax. I don't know. Someone. Oh, you're not there. You can't roll inside. Fuck off.
Metagaming.
We'll get back to you, woman. Yes. So,
Okay.
anything else? What are we doing here?
Okay, so he was hired by maybe Zent at the Stormcloak. He was hired to walk Millie throughout the city, and then somebody would pick her up, and they'd get paid, and that would be the end of that. And he heard that a gnome, has the Stone of Galore, possibly. It's a rumor.
It is rumored that a gnome is now in possession of the Stone Galore.
I do want to ask one last question. If the Zents hire you sometime, do you know which faction of the Zents it was?
No.
Ursula's guys or Daddle's side?
I was always under the impression they were the same group.
Who have you worked with generally from the Zents?
Don't know. They show up in cloaks and shit. Hand me some money. Give me a target.
Oh, so the cloaked ones. Got it.
Sure.
Okay, good to know. Cool. And then if we need to, we can always
That makes sense.
see what Yalgra would know too from this. Okay. Everyone does not have any more questions. She will go meet Crawford, I guess.
Okay, you go off to meet Crawford. Anything else from the other two of you?
No, I'm just gonna stand there looking like really impatient.
Can I just go ahead and say y'all rolled fucking amazing tonight? What the fuck?
Yeah, we did.
Fuck y'all. Shut up. Crawford, anything you have for the two gentlemen?
Are you guys like a item or no? I'm gonna
He's my soul brother. Soulmate.
Oh.
He's my soulmate.
That's sweet.
We were gonna open a bed and breakfast.
I really hope I don't see y'all around this city. I was born here, and I don't know what I would do if I saw y'all walking the street up to the same activities that you've proven so incompetent at. But nonetheless, that's not my decision.
So we will stick away. I've learned my lesson. Day laborer, am I? Maybe ship hand?
There's plenty to do. I'm sure the docks ward is hiring. Either way, I'm going to begin to loosen. But first, I'm going to pat y'all down. And I pat them down, and I would look for pats. And then afterwards, I would, I guess, loosen the grips and then get them, like, bound behind their back. Like, ready to, meet their fate.
What are you looking for?
I'm going to pat them down for weapons, armors, items that you missed, and then if they have
tattoos. You said, but it was not that. Oh, you're looking for tats. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, tattoos.
Tats. Gotcha. I thought you were looking for cats, and I was very confused. I thought it was like some slang I didn't understand. Getting old, but yeah, go just roll an investigation.
Okay.
18. Not too bad. Not too bad. You find some miscellaneous stuff. You do find kind of hidden in kind of a secret pocket, little lockpick, some lockpicking gear, which was within the ability for him to kind of get at with his mouth if he needed to. On the blonde-haired one, excuse me, the black-haired one doesn't seem to be carrying anything. You know that Clesius took his weapons before this.
Cool.
But, you sold about it.
Yeah, exactly. I admire your tenacity, but I'm gonna need to confiscate this. I'm running a little bit low right
Eh,
now. Can
yeah,
I
yeah.
take his thief shit?
All right, you take Steve shit, you dick. So you have yeah, more tools, tools, mini thieves kit. I don't know what you want to call it.
Yeah,
Lock pick
it'll be a
tools.
present for Ken.
Okay. But yeah, you loosen the binds. They kind of look at you a little confused at first, but then kind of relax a bit. You can see them starting to wiggle a bit, seeing how much room they actually have.
Fair enough. These guys seem not bad people, but not good decision makers. I'm not gonna do anything that would hedge their bets. Yep. I think we're almost done with the jackass outside, and then
Just remember, we didn't tell you anything.
no, you didn't. You
don't
were
know.
quiet
What
but
voice was that?
respectful.
They give you a nod and then just kind of, again, they do a little bit of wiggling.
Stop dancing on me.
Did you did you tell Avern to come in this room when you loosened their bonds?
Yeah, I mean, you did. Avern
I
is
didn't
following
listen.
you.
Oh,
around.
I was like, hey, watch this, and I untie him. No, I'm untying them from where they were bound to the wall or the post or the pig, but I put them behind their back.
Yeah, so they're still
Getting ready.
they're still manacled,
Right.
but now they can move if they need to, kind of thing.
Yes.
And so they're trying to see if they can wiggle out of this.
Yeah.
Is what essentially was going on.
Right.
Avern will like stand in the doorway, kind of watching, confused about what you wanted.
I thought we were. Are we done outside? I thought we were getting ready for these guys to meet the law.
I thought so. I
Okay.
don't know. You told me to come here, so I came here.
I don't. Did I tell you to come in here? Well, I'm gonna get these two guys. Can you get one of them?
Yeah.
Set them straight if they try anything.
Grab one of them. Just kind of by the forearm, or I guess right above the spot right above your elbow where you grab people who are handcuffed behind their back.
Yeah.
Yes, because I've been arrested.
Uh-huh.
No, I did not. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I will take your
I
word
know.
for it.
I know what you're talking about.
But okay, yeah. So you moved them. Kind of a little sense of disappointment. He kind of thought he might be able to wiggle out if you gave him a little more time, but yeah. So you're done with those two. You're kind of moving them in preparation leave. Ken, what are you doing in here? What is there something you need to talk to me with?
Hi.
Hi, good to see you again.
Hi.
Hello.
Broken.
Can I help you? Not that I don't enjoy your company, but
It's a little awkward for me.
I'm sure whatever it is, you can trust
I
me
have
with.
family in the city.
Oh, I was unaware.
I don't really know where they live, and I don't really know how high their station is, but I know that they're affluent enough to have a crypt in the City of the Dead,
well,
and
they would have
I
some
don't know if
reference.
you know them or not.
Well, I need a bit more to go on, but I connected.
The Summer Stars?
Summer stars. I've heard of them, but I can't say I have too much interactions with them.
Oh, okay.
They're the religious family, right? They practice. Is it Sayrine? That's her name.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but I can spell it for you.
You're supposed to know this. This is your family's gods. What the hell?
I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Sahanin. There we go. That's what it is. They worship Sahanin, correct?
Yeah, they do.
I
don't really know where they live.
Can't say I know either, but I can find out for you if you like.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
We don't really. I mean.
Do not tell everyone. Oh.
Oh. Um. If
Just
you
send
wish
the
to.
message to me directly.
Okay. I will send you a messenger then.
Okay.
If I find anything out.
It's not that your daughter's not trustworthy.
Oh.
Just.
I know her trust is beyond reproach. Did I ever tell you about the one time
I don't want her
she
to
broke...
ask me questions.
Oh. Of course.
What did I do?
You haven't done anything.
Well, that she did something once. Is that all? I was gonna say the little thing, and then you cut me off, and I was like, okay, I guess you don't want to hear.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's an important time for you. But yes, if you give me time, it shouldn't take too much. But with all this going on, I may be a bit busy otherwise.
Okay. Sounds good.
But I will let you know once I find them.
Cool. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Chin up. Whatever is bothering you, I'm sure it's no problem. And I'm sure they're fine as well. If that's
Does your daughter often ask you for money?
What?
No. No. I feel she's a bit too proud. A bit like her father in that regard. But
did she ever
why?
get
Is she in debt? Is she?
No.
Does she owe anything?
She doesn't.
Are you sure?
I mean, I'm the one with no pride. So I just need to get in contact with my family again, and it's going to be so great.
I take it your relationship isn't what's the word I'm looking for? As tight as ours? They're your family. I'm sure whatever ails you, they'll be happy just to hear from you.
Yeah.
And
just worried, I mean, your daughter is a faithful person, right?
She is a woman of faith, I believe, yes. She follows Tyr.
And you?
I have my faith as well, but not as strong as hers.
My family's faith is really, really strong. And it kind of puts me at odds with them. And it won't be so bad. It won't be.
No, of course not. Again,
It'll be okay with me.
They'll be happy just to know you're okay. You're okay.
Hopefully.
I'm certain of it.
But yeah, I don't really know where they are, so I need help. And I didn't want to ask Evern because she's got a lot on her mind, and just don't want her to question why I'm doing it, or who they are, or why I'm not going to bring her along when I see them. So,
well,
yeah,
it will be our little secret.
that's all.
Oh,
thank you.
Of course.
I'm gonna go out there, see what they're doing.
Okay.
Kind of have a tendency to mess things up, and now I'm scared.
It will be fine. But
I'll see you later.
Oh, of course. Bye. Have a good trip.
Bye. Well, the bagels are really good.
Oh, yes, of course.
Do you bend the breadsticks into bagels?
It keeps going back and forth. Breadsticks, bagels, who knows what the hell we have.
It's bread of some sort.
Alara, that's her name. Alara is quite a good cook. That's why we keep her around.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense. Kin's just gonna take her flying serpent and and skip out the door.
Okay. You skip out the door.
And she's not actually gonna go see her friends.
Where you
She's gonna like,
Where are you gonna go?
You
well, I
passed
see
the only.
that there are targets over here, and I'm just gonna shoot at those until someone comes out.
Okay.
Oh,
Because I don't actually want to. If they're torturing them, I don't actually want to see it.
You hear the screams of pain and torture. No, I mean, you walk out, you see them. They have one of them out on the side of the building right next to, I think Clesius and Roland are currently watching them. You
Yeah.
see your targets. You roll an attack roll.
An attack roll.
Yeah, if you're going to fire at targets, I got to see if you hit them.
Yeah, whatever. How many?
I don't know how
I
many
haven't
are
got
you.
a crossbow right now.
Boom. Easy.
Ugh.
Yeah, you get close to the
Yes.
bullseye. You almost nail it. A little off, but it's a good shot.
Mhm.
Is that all you're doing?
Yeah,
Okay.
just for a little while.
So
I
those
can't
of
get
you-
a soul candy in yet, so that's a thing.
I mean, you did have a short rest. You could have done it then.
But it's only after a long rest.
I thought. Well, you haven't used it today, have you? Did you?
I used it in the morning.
It's been 2 weeks. Actually, that was probably a month ago. Who knows? Anyway, so yeah, Ken is firing at targets. Crawford and Ivern are ready to move the two prisoners.
Or that. Clesius, I would like to turn to this guy and say,
Which guy? Thorne?
I'm pretty impressed by your loyalty to your boss.
Which guy? Thorne?
What I'm watching.
Okay, just make sure. With you, your mind goes in different directions. Well, it is one of my strong suits.
Hey, Roland, can you go check and see how the others are doing?
I already don't like where this conversation's going.
yep. Do not trust that.
Oh, I was trying to whisper to him. Hold on.
Everyone
You
in
didn't say whisper. You said I want to talk.
You're right, sir. Sir, guy, you're right. Can I use my inspiration to whisper?
Sir, guy, you're right. I mean, that's not how that works, but I mean, we can say you whispered. It's fine. It's not the biggest deal.
All right.
Roland, you do hear him
do you
say,
mind going inside and checking on how the others are doing?
Yeah, I do mind. I don't like where this is going. I'm standing right here.
I assume that Crawford and I walk out at this point.
I mean, we can say this is kind of
It's a moment
happening.
for us to get the.
Well, not just this is kind of all happening at once, kind of thing. As Ken's,
Well-
but yes. So Roland, if you would like, you can stay. You can go. It's your choice.
Oh, Roland would definitely say after he heard that first line, I'm like, what? Did you forget I'm I was at least at one point a guard? What the fuck is wrong with you?
It may not be right now.
I'm on vacation.
Yeah, I'm looking at him like, are you fucking serious?
Well, I mean,
Yes. Just
one of
sitting
them
here
was
waiting.
loyal and one of them wasn't. What do you have against loyalty?
That's what? That's not what I mean. No,
What do you mean then?
You just shut the fuck up and wait.
That's rude.
That
You
is-
won't be
that
getting
is
any
that is
healing
definitely a
spells.
bit rude. I'm with him on
That's
this.
Thorne weighed in on it. Like, hey,
Hey, I'm here too. I liked where this was going.
I mean, for all your brooding, you didn't get any more answers than any of us, so thanks for no help. Yeah, I thought so. Now
Hard,
turn
hard.
around and go intimidate that wall or something. I don't know. Now listen.
Suddenly, a glaive goes towards your head.
I think
am I listening
we
or
can
is he
be-
listening?
I think we can work with each other.
No, you won't.
I'm doing fucking Roland's voice. No, I think we can help each other.
In what way?
I in the way that I love coin and you love coin. See?
That is.
And I'm gonna show him how much money I have on me.
Why would you do that?
I have 4 platinum, 16 gold.
That's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money. If you work
Hey,
with us.
Hey, Pi. Hey, Pi. Is civil forfeiture a thing in this world?
I mean, you're a guard. You're witnessing. You might be. Technically, he hasn't committed a crime.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting. I'm like, wow, he's really fucking gonna try to do some fucking illegal shit right in front of a guard.
Now you know how everyone feels.
Every day. That is a lot of coin.
Some of it can be yours if you work with us.
I've given you the information. I don't know what else I can do for you, but
By helping us set a trap.
Trap on who?
You say that there was somebody who was supposed to come and collect Lady Tesper.
Yes, I did say that. That was the plan.
Now, what if we have one of us dress up as Lady Tesper and we set up an ambush? Can you help us do this?
Roll persuasion. Ooh, that's not your best roll.
Still pretty good.
It wasn't bad, no.
It just looks higher in Gus's games because I'm 2 levels higher.
That's true. You're asking a lot of me here, kid.
Well, I got a lot of money to ask with.
You're actually, you know what? I take this back. That's actually a pretty good idea, old man.
It is.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
All right, no, you know what? I take back my take back. You're a shit.
No take backs. All right.
Yeah. See,
Technically,
listen, Roland.
I was
You're new
about
here.
to-
You're
I
new
was
here.
about
Hold on. Let
I
me
was
see.
about to back you up, and you're like, no.
Roland, here's the thing. This guy and me, we're men of the people. You're one step removed from nobility. You don't understand what's happening here.
yeah.
Let us bond, and let us figure this out.
Yeah, you noble cunt.
Are you serious? I grew up in the docks.
Go get some fish. Leave us alone.
Then you betrayed your kind. You served the man.
You would do. You would do
Lucius
all.
passes him some weed.
Fucking
Fucking
He
nice.
Get blazed up.
You always do it.
I'm not selling it. I'm offering it, officer.
Anyway,
Is
back to business.
weed legal in Waterdeep?
Oh, fuck, dude, I don't care.
Fantasy.
Anyway,
Yes.
if the offer is tantalizing enough, maybe we can come to an agreement.
Read them in some bling bling. Otherwise, you'll have some bling bang to deal with.
What?
What?
Either you're going to die, or
You keep.
we can all make an arrangement to get the bastard who's really behind all of this, and you go home tonight with some extra money to waste on the horse.
He has a point there. You're gonna really trust me. It's bad out there. You're gonna want to pin this on somebody else. Unfortunately, you're the only person we've caught, to my knowledge.
Listen, I am all for lovely cooperation here, but these people will kill me if I.
You're going to be
don't-
dead in literally 3 hours.
Listen, I know the code legal. You can't kill me. Then you yourself will be exiled.
Motherfucker, come here. I'm going to grab him by the ear and pull him outside.
No, hold up. We're gonna walk him through the town. Don't worry. He's gonna understand.
Listen,
No, but at
I
that
would-
point, when the town sees him, they'll want blood, and you can't walk that back.
my ear, ow, stop.
No, we'll cover up. We'll cover up his cuffs, and we'll walk him through like they're just normal people. Trust me. We should really plan these things out before we start acting, because this is just we're just stepping on each other's toes. Do you guys do this all the time?
Yeah.
Usually,
This asshole's cramping my style.
usually there's like a plan of attack. Like
I literally am the only person that came up with a plan of attack. The rest of y'all idiots were trying to badger the guy.
That you shared with nobody, so that's.
I just thought it up right now. I'm impulsive.
Well, it's a bit late, isn't it?
Mother, father, can you please stop fighting? We were talking about money.
Yes, how much?
Well, I was slated to make 100 gold here.
What?
He doesn't laugh.
Do you bust a gut in front of this man?
Yeah, I literally fucking laugh at him.
Oh,
What?
cold-blooded.
Oh.
What?
Oh, you're
what they promised me.
you're gonna be angry. This is gonna piss you off when you see 100 gold. That's it.
That's a lot of money. That is
No,
he was
no,
right.
A lot of money.
it is a lot. No, granted, it is a lot of money. Hey, that's that's probably 5 times more than my annual salary. But
Yeah.
trust me, when you see, yeah, just wait,
All right. I'll
He
wait.
knows it's bad, you idiot.
No, he doesn't.
He does. He's just afraid of whoever else is going to kill him. He doesn't understand that he's going to get executed in a few minutes.
Once
See,
again,
Okay? We could
that's-
just tell him.
That's what I mean. He doesn't understand. So we're gonna show him.
show me what.
I mean, Lady Tespers killed fucking Kenku down in the docks for less than that.
Oh,
Wait,
she's
really?
what?
Dude,
What?
that's hardcore.
Holy shit! Really?
That's insane.
I feel like I shouldn't be hearing this.
I feel like I shouldn't be hearing this.
I feel like that's fucking slander.
You hear her from inside the building yell.
We just tried to stop her. She hates Kenkus.
Oh, jeez. Wow, that's actually news to me. Tespers actually have a spotless reputation among guards.
Right? Like I've heard nothing but good things about them.
No.
Ooh,
The
wow, holy
mudslinging.
shit. This
Oh,
is crazy.
just 2 days ago, she left one of my friends who sounds suspiciously like you behind in a tomb.
Listen, I got
She did
one
that?
of those voices.
Wow, I thought the whole Tesper Creed was never leave a man behind. Holy shit.
That's what?
I don't think she thought he was a man.
Hold up.
This is getting juicy.
I got it. Hold on. Look at me in the face and say that again. I need to check you.
Inside check what?
I mean, technically, everything he's saying isn't a lie.
Yeah, I know. Holy shit! You really what?
Dude, I know this is insane. I think you win. All right, listen. I'm enjoying this conversation greatly. I have always thought these nobles were a bit up their own ass. But seriously, we need to start.
Trust me, I've seen some great nobles, but the Tespers were not supposed to be one of them.
Right? They were like the shining, the ivoriest of ivory towers, the shining beacon on the hill.
Yeah.
This is insane.
She's like the blinking light on the hill.
Hey, can I tell her mother this, or
No, you'll be too dead to tell her mother that.
what?
Unless we can work something out here.
Well, that's okay. All right, fine. Back to negotiations. Anyway,
Yes.
that
So
is what
let's
I
be
am
blunt.
slated to be.
What was your down payment?
Well, it basically was enough to cover the others' costs.
That's not a number.
I think they were supposed to get paid 10 each. I got 100. So I think I had like 50 in down payment, a little more than that.
All right. We will consider evening that other down payment. If you can help us catch the bastard who did this. And Roland, do I have your word that once all this goes down, if we're able to capture or at least identify the person who is behind all of this, you will be willing to let this one go?
Listen, if we can get higher on the chain of command, that's well, in terms of this specific operation, obviously. I don't care about the small fry.
Hey, I'm not a small fry.
Well, okay, fine.
My
Middleman.
name
We're
carries
really going
weight.
to argue with what this idiot thinks. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, it's pride. It's just pride.
Do we have a deal?
Do I get to keep the money that they're supposed to pay me?
Sure.
All right. I see no problem in this.
Well, I was
Just
about
to seal the deal.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to convince Lady Tesper about this, but apparently, that's not gonna be a problem.
I wouldn't be surprised if I put up a little bit of a fight that she paid the whole fucking thing.
Really?
You really talk smack about her. I mean, I love it, but
Wait, hold up. Is this a personal thing, or is it like no? I for some reason I believe you.
Listen. I'm kind of a whiny bitch. she tries to cover up with money instead of actually trying to make me a better person.
I can see that.
That seems so typical noble. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get this straight.
The best part of this, she's on her phone, so it actually sounds like she's in another room yelling at you.
Is she screaming a hole into a pillow right now? All of this. Bullshit.
Lord, give me patience.
All right. Anything else?
No, man. This is going on a while. We made a deal. Let's keep this going.
All right. You've made a deal. Honestly, we're getting close to 11 for y'all and 10 for me, so I'm thinking about calling it there, but that's a really short session.
I can keep going for a little bit.
It's not just you. How are you feeling there, Mr. Pentagon?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Okay. Obviously, I don't have anything set up for this kind of exchange, so I would like a week to prepare.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh,
this is. I like where this is going. I like the idea, but if there's something else y'all would like to do not pertaining to this, we can keep going. Otherwise,
I mean, does everyone want to try to clear her name of any of these?
any slander, any lies and slander here?
Same page of what we're doing. Because we will need her.
Can Lady Tesper call Khaleesi's inside to talk so that...
Out of earshot of, yeah. What the fuck? Really?
How's Kin doing with those arrow shots, by the way? Those practice shots.
Ah, she's doing good. She's actually not as bad as you thought.
I'm amazing. I'm a great shot.
Where did you get a crossbow? I want a crossbow.
She's gonna be. She's
I
gonna
always have a
pull.
crossbow.
Well-
I just use spells.
She is a spell girl.
I'll trade you a short bow for a crossbow.
Well,
One
Thorne,
longbow. You can keep your short bow.
Hey, weren't you trying to buy one and it was too expensive or something? I don't remember.
Yes.
Crawford, yeah, I don't.
They're stupid money.
Yeah.
They are a lot. They're like 50 gold pieces.
I
Yeah.
know.
I mean, I possess 50 gold pieces, but I don't want to spend that much.
La-dee-da. I got six.
Look at Mrs. Money over here. Got a
I have
real
more
noble
than I
family.
did when I had 0. That's all I'm gonna say.
Whatever. We still don't know whatever happens to your money. It just seems to go into a void.
Yeah, you just give it all away. You've given away way more than just 50 gold.
I mean, yeah, I spend it on cause that Crawford thinks is right. Crawford doesn't need a lot of money for himself usually. He's pretty good with what he's got. Pick up that crossbow.
The thief that doesn't want anything. It's weird.
Yeah.
except teacups.
Oh yeah, fucking teacups.
I'll kill you all for a teacup. For a magic teacup.
For 50 gold, I feel like you could have bought a whole tea set.
Yeah, Crawford here's y'all talking smack about 100 outside, and he He cries quietly and everyone doesn't know what's wrong.
That was great. I forgot about that. He got hit by the premium price because he stole it. She probably would have just sold it to you for next to nothing.
She now.
She might have if you didn't steal it.
Well, he's gonna steal what he thinks he can get away with, and obviously he underestimated.
Obviously, he underestimated one of the most powerful people in the city.
Yep.
It's not just that. It was the location of the theft. It's like there's only a very small set of suspects. She doesn't think it's the noblewoman. It could have been the fat man, but a known thief that she knew was a thief.
Calisius or Kin, maybe? Crawford presented himself quite well in that exchange.
He did, but she knew your past.
He presented himself by far the best out of anyone.
Calisius isn't a fucking thief.
But Crawford is. And she knew
Yeah.
that. And she knew that.
Liar.
You are a liar.
Yeah.
I'm an absolute liar, but she didn't know that shit.
Slander.
I rolled too high for people to figure that out.
I feel like some people. I think you would have a reputation, anyways.
Yeah.
Say more with EA Play.
They'll like believe you in the moment, and then like they'll figure it out way later. It's like that fucking snake.
Well, yeah. So I like where this is going now, and now I would like to make a better scene for y'all than just throwing this together last second. So I'm gonna call it there unless there is something y'all just want to do right fucking now.
So who's gonna disguise themselves as Lady Tesper?
Only fucking Calisius.
Probably fucking Evern.
What? Calisius easily.
Yeah, I honestly
Evern
they
can
look so
literally
similar.
change her face to look like her mother.
Yo,
Also,
but
she
what's
looks
her
like her mother.
deception
Do
roll?
we know that?
My deception is +6. And also, I don't have to roll deception on shape changing.
That's true.
Yeah, but I can. But it's gonna be way funnier if it's Calisius.
But it's gonna make no sense if it's Calisius.
Counter argument. Please
That's gonna
let me
be
do it.
even
please.
better. I'm Lady Tespa. Oh fuck!
That is
Oh,
that
who
is
this asshole that you brought me.
that is a
Hey, that
plan
American horror
doomed
story.
to fail.
Yeah.
But okay,
Peter's
fine.
children.
It's Aaron. We'll go for the safe choice.
Well,
You can't risk anything in these campaigns. Bye. It's too serious.
It's not about risking. It's more of like not doing something so pants on the head retarded.
It's always worth doing something pants on the head. YOLO, motherfucker.
I need to come up with the name. Thinking of the names of the episode.
Oh yeah, you've been. I haven't had you the last few days. I think mine are all right, but they could be better.
What rhymes with dilemma?
I don't know. It's a hard word to rhyme.
Door hinge. Let me
A
check.
girl
Chimera.
named Emma.
No, it's
Chimera.
going to be prisoners blank because prisoners dilemma. But
Yeah.
like prisoners who sent you, that's nothing. I got it.
Man, now that criminal has to die, Clesius. Look what you did.
I was already
Prisoners
no,
quesadilla.
I was thinking I was prisoners quesadilla. I was in the similar headspace as Calisius because as
We're
soon
all
as he
agree.
said something along the lines of like we needed to bring her back to the storm cloak, I think that could have easily been fabricated by us, especially because these other two guys are no names, right? So we could have just said that we were one of Thorne's dudes. And Thorne didn't make it.
All we really need is Thorne.
We
You know,
don't
or at
even
least somebody that
technically
looks like
need
him.
Thorne.
It is a very good plan, though.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
honestly.
I like
Shockingly good plan.
Shocking.
Oh,
I mean-
stop recording.
I would say
Goodbye,
it-
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, are you leaving?